What's up, everybody? I want to welcome you guys to my channel and to this video. This video is going to be part 3 of this resistance band and dumbbell series, where I'm giving you guys some workouts that will help you build muscle and strength, specifically only using resistance bands and dumbbells. These workouts are going to be very convenient and ones that you can perform anywhere at any time without the need of a gym or anything like that. And in this part 3, we're going to be focusing on the legs. So a dumbbell and resistance workout that you can do is going to really target both the posterior and anterior parts of your legs to be able to develop them properly. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, to start this dumbbell and resistance band leg workout out, we're going to begin with the dumbbell goblet squat. And the goblet squat is going to be very efficient and a beneficial variation of the squat. Unlike the traditional back squat, the goblet squat moves the weight and pressure off of your back, making it safer while still being able to target and strengthen the muscles of the leg. The goblet squat will also be great for developing just proper squat mechanics, as well as even more so strengthening your core, because holding the weight in front of you will cause your core to be more involved. And the main muscles you're going to actually target and work in the goblet squat is going to be your quads and your glutes, as well as a little bit of your hamstrings as well. And some key form tips you want to keep in mind as you're performing your goblet squats is, first, you just really want to keep the dumbbell close to your body and chest as you squat. You don't want to be holding it way out and away from your body. You want to take a deep breath in and squeeze your core as you descend into the squat to help keep your back neutral. And you also want to squat until your thighs are about parallel to the ground to ensure you're getting proper depth to get better results in leg development. And on these dumbbell goblet squats, we're going to do 5 sets of these. I want you to try to get about 10 to 12 reps on these goblet squats, and then we'll move to the next exercise. And after the goblet squat, we're next going to now perform the dumbbell single leg step up. And the single leg step up is an excellent power leg exercise that will help you increase leg strength and increase muscle in the legs. Increasing the explosive power in your legs through step ups will help you perform better in your compound leg lifts like squats and deadlifts. Is also a great exercise to really help you fix imbalances as well and increase stability and balance in the lower body, because the exercise being unilateral, working one side only. The main muscles you're going to work in the single leg step up is going to be, again, your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings. And some key form tips you want to keep in mind as you're performing your step up is, first, you just want to make sure that you push off the leg that is elevated and not the foot that is on the ground. You want to really shift your weight to that leg that is up on the step and drive through your heel, push all the way up with power and explosiveness through each rep. And on these single leg step ups, we're going to do 5 sets of these. We're going to go 10 reps on each leg on these step ups, and then we'll move to the next exercise. And then after the step up, we're going to get into the reverse lunge using resistance bands. And the reverse lunge is going to be the most effective and safest way to perform lunges to really develop the muscle in the lower body. This is because the backward step on the reverse lunge specifically is going to be way safer on the knees compared to doing a forward lunge, allowing you to be able to emphasize the muscles of the legs more effectively. Lunges will also increase the mobility and flexibility of the hips, helping you to perform better. And because lunges train each side independently, will help improve your balance and stability in the lower body as well. The main muscles you're going to target in the lunge is going to be the glutes, the hamstrings, as well as the core. And some key form tips you want to keep in mind as you're performing your reverse lunges is, first, you really want to be sure to keep your toes pointing straight ahead and step straight back and not like a little bit out to the side. This is what's going to keep you from really avoiding injury while you're performing your lunges. You want to drop down into the lunge until your thigh is about parallel. This is what's going to give you the best results in leg development when you do that. You also want to make sure as you come up to be sure to really push through the heel and slightly drag that back leg a little bit as you come up for better hamstring and glute activation. And you definitely want to make sure to really just keep your core tight and your chest up and back straight through each rep, as this will help you maintain your balance and stability a lot better. And on these reverse lunges, we're going to do 5 sets of 10 reps on each leg on these. Then after that, we'll move to the next exercise. And after the lunges, we're going to get into the dumbbell RDL. And the RDL is an excellent exercise for developing the posterior or back muscles of the legs, like the hamstrings, glutes, and as well as the lower back and core. The RDL will really help develop proper hip hinge movement as well, which will help increase your performance on other compound lifts and help in increasing your athletic ability also. Some key form tips when you're doing your dumbbell RDL is first you just want to make sure that as you begin to hinge down, to really keep your core tight and chest held up. You want to make sure you keep the dumbbells really close to your shins as well, as this will keep you from overextending your back, and go down until you feel your hamstrings get a good stretch. And then as you come back up, you want to really squeeze the glutes and hamstrings, keeping your core tight all the way through. And on these dumbbell RDLs, we're going to do 5 sets of these. I want you to go for 12 reps on these RDLs, and after that we'll move to the next exercise. And after we finish the RDLs, we're going to finish out with these weighted calf raises using dumbbells. And having strong calves is essential for lower body performance and aesthetics, and the calf raises is one of the better exercises for developing them. Not only will these calf raises really help develop strength and define them, but will also help increase your athleticism as well as ankle strength and mobility, which will decrease your risk for injury. Some key form tips as you're performing your calf raises is you really just want to make sure that as you come up, you really extend until you're on about the balls of your feet. Make sure to really squeeze your calves through each rep. On these calf raises, we're going to go 5 sets on these, and we're going to go 15 to 20 reps on these calf raises to finish out the workout.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for this leg workout. And before we get out of here, I just want to give you guys this verse.
This verse is Psalm 23 verse 4, which says, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me."
I want to give you guys that verse, man, because, as we go through this series of resistance bands and dumbbells, I always want to encourage you guys, for those that, may be going through resistance in life, because as we resistance train to get our body stronger, I believe in the same way that we use those specific equipment to be able to help us enhance our physique, I believe in the same way, we can lean on the spirit and the staff of God that when we're going through resistance in life. We're all going to go through resistance, and having that foundation of leaning on God to be able to bring us through is in the same way how we train our physical body. When we build that foundation of our life through, leaning on God, through trusting in God, through communicating with God, through our dark times and through our valley times, that is how I believe we become the best version of ourselves and how we become ultimately the person that God made us to be. And God has a great plan for anybody that's watching this video and everybody that He has personally created to make an impact in this world. I just want to encourage you guys, man, if you are in a valley season, if you're going through any resistance in life, to really continue that commitment and striving for that relationship and that foundation with God, because that is how you will overcome, and that's how you'll become the person that God made you to be. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, definitely be sure to leave a like. Definitely be sure to comment too. Any questions, feedback, concerns. We'd love to connect with you guys even more, so leave all that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. I'm always uploading new content every week to help you enhance your physique, your wellness, and your faith through the foundations of fitness, nutrition, and a relationship with God. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that new content. And definitely be sure to check out some of my other content as well. I'll leave some links in the description, some other things I have uploaded that I think will further help you, as well as for all the other parts in this series as well. This is a 5-part series, so I will leave a link for you guys to check out some of those other videos in this series if you guys want to do so. And again, I just want to thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.